Hi, today I want to share with you how to use the research tool in Google Docs. The first thing we need to do is log into our Google account. Once you're logged into your Google account, you should see your Google Drive at drive.google.com. Find the New button in the upper left corner. When you press the New button, look for the drop-down that says Google Docs. This will load a brand new Google Doc for us to work with. As your new Google Doc is loading, give it a title. I'm going to call this Research Tool Demo. Now that my Google Doc is named, I'm going to find the Research tool. The Research tool is located under the Tools menu. When I select Tools, I see many options. I'm going to select the second option, which says Research. And I'll notice right away that the Research panel opens up on the right-hand side of my screen. I can close this Research panel at any time by pressing the X in the upper right corner, but I'm going to leave it open for this demonstration. There's a few things I really love about the Research panel that I'm going to share with you today, but the number one benefit, I think, is how it adjusts and changes your workflow to make things easier. You're accessing research information from within the same window. You're able to insert links from within the same window. You're able to filter your searches by the need that you're looking for, and you're even able to insert a citation. So I'm going to demonstrate all of those things for you now. First things first, notice how you can change the search type. When you click where it says search, all of these options pop down. The big G represents everything. This is going to provide you the same research results as if you were opened in a Google window and searching from there. The camera opens up images, so you would only be searching for images of the particular search topic. You can also search from the Scholar, so that's Google's own search engine for academic articles. And you can access that from a regular browser window at scholar.google.com. You can also find quotes, dictionary definitions, and scientific data tables. We're going to focus on these first three for today. So let's do a sample search. I'm going to search about the Everglades. So because I've searched for everything, I'm getting my web results, some information about the Everglades. If I continue to scroll down within this research panel, I'm also going to see some images from the Everglades, and then I'm getting into some other results here. So let's pretend that I'm just looking for some basic information before I want to put it into my document. So if I click on it here, it opens in a new tab, and I can do some of the research that I need to do about the Everglades. I'm here looking at the National Park Service and how it's describing the Everglades, the largest subtropical wilderness in the United States, which is really relevant to us here in South Florida. But going back into my doc by using the tabs in my Chrome browser window, I can see that I've still got that link here. So I'm going to say the Everglades are an important national park in South Florida. Okay, and I have some information that I know others would want to read about from the national park. So I found that information from this website, the first link that I clicked. So I'm going to press this insert link. That's an option. So when I roll over, it gives me these options of insert link and cite. This happens on each one that I roll over as you watch. So let's go back here, and I'm going to make the words National Park a link to that website. So all I did was, let's undo it, and I'll show you again. I highlighted the words National Park. I went into my research tool here, and when I found the website that I wanted, I clicked Insert Link, and I made it a link. It's now a link in my Google Doc to the National Park. But let's also pretend that I put some additional information in here, and I wanted a citation. So using this arrow underneath the research panel, I can open up and filter my image results, which I'm not there yet, but I can also format the citation. And I'm not locked into MLA. I can even select APA or Chicago. As an English teacher, I'm going to stick with the MLA. So as the MLA citation format, and I go back in to my Everglades here as I roll over, I've already used insert link, but this time I'm going to cite. And what you'll see is that it gives us this footnote, and down at the bottom, it has automatically generated a footnote in MLA format and a citation for this website. So it takes a lot of the drudgery out of putting in the citations for students. We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of this video. So we've talked about the citation format, how we can search for various things. Let's look at searching specifically for images. I now want a really pretty image of the Everglades. So what I've done is I've just changed it from everything to images in the drop down in the search button, and I see tons of pictures here of the Everglades. This is going to go on for as long as I'm willing to scroll. But if I use the arrow underneath the search bar to get more access, I can filter my image results by usage rights. And it's important that we're using images that we are allowed to use. The default is not filtered by license, which means that we could, by accident, include images that have been copyright protected. So right here within the research panel, I'm going to instead change the filter free to use, share, or modify. And now I have a variety of pictures of the Everglades. I like this one here that shows a map of where the Everglades are located. So I'm going to drag that into my document. And you'll notice it automatically created a footnote for the picture down at the bottom. So what we've learned here is that this definitely can increase workflow and allow us to access the power of the Google search right within our window. So just one final note on the citation and the citation formats. This in no way would replace direct instruction for students on how to do the research, how to complete and create an appropriate and correct citation. But what it does do is enables teachers to make an assignment that can say to the students, I need you to do a little bit of research about this topic on your own for class. And I want you to include links or these sorts of citations, these basic citations to show us where you got your information. So it can take some of the drudgery out of research for more basic and introductory assignments. And also it increases your ability to access the information and improves your workflow by allowing you to do this all within one window. So final recap, to access the research panel, you click on the tools within a Google Doc and turn on research. And as a quick side note, the research tool is also available in Google Slides. It does not include the ability to use citations. So it does all the same things without the citations. So I hope this was helpful. Enjoy.